No. 90s. If I record, does it work? Testing. This is a test. I haven't made a video in forever. But you know what? That's about to change as soon as I make this one. Boopity boop. Alright, let's get some mats. This is kind of new. What up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about something that is very, very popular in the pro community, competitive community, and basically the whole Fortnite community nowadays. And it is called 90s. And basically what I see when I spectate a lot of people is that they do 90s because it's popular, but they don't do correctly. Yeah. I'm trash. Anyway, so they do 90s, but they don't do it right, and they defeat the whole purpose of doing 90s anyway. So I am going to show you why you shouldn't do 90s and how to actually do 90s, even though there's lots of videos out there. Everyone always teaches you how to do it, but they don't teach you why to do it or when you shouldn't do it. Honestly, I don't really use 90s a lot unless I'm fighting a super good player. And you'll know when you're up against a really good player, and you can read that. But if you're just doing it to do it, sometimes you might just put yourself in a bad situation. For example, say like say if I cuck myself like that, that's one of the things that can happen. Very common one is this right here, this floor, because then you try to put the floor on the bottom, and you end up cucking yourself. So what you don't want to do any of that, and you just want it to be really smooth. Another thing that I see people doing 90s very incorrectly is they don't do it smoothly. So they end up going like this, and they hit this wall. So you hit this wall, you lose all of your momentum, and what ends up happening is you defeat the purpose of doing them in the first place. So the whole purpose of the 90s is so that you can keep your running motion while building up. So it's almost basically just ramping up the whole time. That's the whole purpose of the 90s. It's just literally just like you're ramping up the whole time. And so you don't want your 90s to look like robot-ish or anything like that. Like everyone does it like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like if you watch like the way Ninja does 90s, like the way he did it the first time was obviously trash. And everyone made a big thing about it. And then he went and corrected it, and it looked something like, it looked better, obviously, but at the same time, he was cucking himself right here. He's hitting this wall, and so that's something you obviously don't want to do. And when you're doing the double 90s, that's kind of inevitable, for you to hit the wall. I'm trash. But yeah, so don't do 90s if you're obviously doing it like that, because there's really no purpose at all. The way you want to do is you just want it to be really smooth, and you can go watch a ton of videos like Salty, you know, Beaks. They all teach you how to do it, you know. And basically, like, I can't really teach it, but I could tell you the way I do it, and it's pretty easy. Like, I don't know, I would say that, like, I kind of got it down besides these. Okay, it's kind of hard to talk at the same time and do this. I mean, obviously, like, I'm not used to this, you know, but yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna do step by step real quick here. Oh. All right, let's get some more mats. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so do you have a mouse? Probably, because you're watching me right now. If not, come back to the video. So what you want to be able to do is you want to take your mouse, right, and you want to go like this, right? You want to go in a circle. So all you gotta do is go like this. All you gotta do is be able to go like this, alright? So, the way you get the floor down is you just go in a circle. You see that? Go in a circle. That's basically the whole motion. Just going in a circle. It's pretty, let's go in a circle. Like, you don't have to go in a double circle, but, you know, you can, you know, but if you could just get one circle, you're good, you know? And then you have to match the timing with how to get your floor down. So we're gonna go up, we're gonna do it slowly. All right, so circle, wall the whole time, and what you want to do is once you get to the bottom of the circle, at this point you'll be jumping at this point. So you'll be jumping, you floor, and you stare this time, and you should be coming up to the top of the circle again. Okay, and I never do these kinds of videos. It's kind of weird. So let's go slow motion. So going up, so circle, jump. So it's almost like a, it's like it's like a circle and then a line going right through the middle, you know. But I like to think of it just being 2 circles, you know. So it's really not that like hard. Like if you think of it as just doing a circular motion, you keep your floor going until you reach the bottom of the circle, put your floor and your stairs while you jump, and you keep moving. Okay? So circle, jump, floor, stairs. Like it's not that hard. Once you get that motion down, like you're pretty much set. And as for like the double 90s, all you do is do 2 circles. All right? So like just to break it down, that's like the easiest way for me that I learned. And okay, problem number 2 is people hitting the wall. That part is getting a feel of when to actually start the 90s. What people will do is they'll start it too late. So they'll do it just like that. They'll start that too late. So when you start it too late, you end up hitting your wall. So what you want to do is you want to start it pretty early actually. Like yeah. And also what you want to do is you don't want your thing to be like a very abrupt circle. You just want it to be, wow. Okay, here we go. You want it to be a pretty smooth circle. Like you want it to go pretty smoothly. So like you don't want to do it the very last minute, otherwise that'll happen. So you want your circle to be pretty smooth. So you want to do it like you don't want to start it at the very top. You want to start it towards the middle. Like you want to start it earlier, but not too early, because if you do it too early, then you'll end up like not going above your floor and wrap. So you want to do it at the right time, and that's just something that you'll develop over time. Like right there, what happened is I did it too early. And basically you'll Harry Potter yourself pretty easily by doing it too early. So you just gotta find the right time. Sometimes what I'll do actually is I'll do a circle, but I'll delay the floor and the stairs. So it's not like an immediate, like it's not like a full super quick build, you know? Wow, none of those broke. Okay. I'll delay it, so like see that? Sometimes I'll do that. Just in case I feel like I might Harry Potter myself, I'll do that. Just so that I don't Harry Potter myself. Yeah, I probably said that twice. Bear with me, this is the first time. But anyways, if you see your friends doing 90s and they're basically cucking themselves every time doing this or doing that, you know, like tell them to stop. It's not helping them. It really isn't. And it hurts them more than anything, because if you end up Harry Pottering yourself, or you end up like going too slow or messing yourself up, you basically lose the fight, unless you're a pretty good low ground warrior. So yeah, that's pretty much why you shouldn't do 90s. Other than that, I think if you're super consistent, you can do it pretty much every time, like 100% easy, like easy. Just do it then, because then I don't see why not. It does waste a lot of mats. There is the ones where you can go like that, but I can't do those just because I don't do those, so I'm not used to it. But there's a lot of different variations, and that's the one that I'm pretty used to. And so it's also one of the more supportive ones. You know, some people they'll deck out their 90s, dude. Like mine's pretty simple, you know, 3 walls and a floor, and that's about it. Like it's nothing to it, you know. And you get high ground pretty quickly. Like I was just 1v1ing this one guy, and he was like, "Dude, how'd you get up there so fast?" I'm just like, I don't know. So yeah, don't do 90s if you're doing them like me and being on doo-doo like that. That's why I actually don't really do 90s in pubs, because I mess up more just because it's pubs and it's not playground like that. Like it's okay if you like if you get this, if you get the floor above you, that's fine. It also defeats the purpose but sometimes it might save you because the person might be above you, and what you can do is it basically covers you, so that's a plus. But at that point, then you should just do the pyramid, honestly. So yeah, that's why you shouldn't do 90s, and that's how you kind of do 90s. Remember the circle technique. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video of the builds that you should know at this point in time in Fortnite, probably sometime soon, because this is why you shouldn't do 90s. And honestly, 90s are one of those things where it's just kind of like, if you know how to do them, cool. If you don't know how to do them, eh. I mean, unless you're up against like a sweaty boy, then like you really don't need to know how to do 90s. Like if you're just playing pubs like normal, 90s are pretty much like useless, unless you just so happen to end up being a scrim match, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video on the builds that you should know how to do, various ramp pushes that you should know how to do, including in that video. Yeah, edits, all of that, the ultimate building compilation, that's what I like. But yeah, just a cute little video. I think I like this format, just kind of chill, just talking to you guys, you know, just hanging out, even though I'm kind of trash and I mess up, but you get to see the real side, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna actually right now, after I finish this next sentence, I will have 30 seconds to a minute of me doing 90s straight up in the air, and you can just watch. Hopefully I don't mess up. If not, then I'll be here for literally hours just trying to record myself doing that. Yeah, let me know what you think about this style. In the past, all I've done was full gameplays and stuff like that. Haven't really done any of these walkthroughs or playthroughs or tutorials or anything like that, so this is something new and I kind of like it. So let me know what you think. I'm probably gonna leave in the mess ups because it's raw, it's cool, you know. That's what we're about. And so yeah, so enjoy the 90s.